Hi, Lindsay. Thanks for joining me from London. It looks like a sunny day there. Just wanted to get a bit of an update from you on your week at 121 in London, what you've been up to, and I guess ask a few questions following the update this week.
Fantastic. Thanks, Gigi. Good to join you.
I guess if shareholders are wondering when there'll be sort of confirmation around the commencement of construction at Kabinda.
Yeah, look, we're planning to start in July. We've got one or two things that we need to tick off, and that will enable us to put all the product that we need into our customers' shed in time for the 25-26 planting season. So we're working backwards from that. And one of the other things we're doing is we're already engineering in the possibility of doing the expansion. So if we do run into delays, and we've proved that in Angola that's very, very possible, we have twice as much capacity when we do turn it on. We can catch up a little bit.
Previous delays, you've discussed that it's been in relation to sort of engineering contracts. How do you have confidence this time around with who you're working with?
I know it's a long time ago, but it was really, a lot of it was due to COVID. There was only a limited number of people that we could actually attract into it when we went out to tender because of COVID. The ability to get into Kabinda was quite restricted, and when we came out of COVID, the team that we'd actually gone with lost a lot of people to projects back in Brazil where work turned back on, and that sort of limited their ability. But in the meantime, we've got a really good project engineer based in Australia, but he's Portuguese. He's tapped into all of his crew that he's known for years, and so we've got good engineering team out of Portugal that works a lot inside Angola, and then we've got contractors that are ready to sign up. So we've got a contract ready for the first phase of it. That's we sign it, they'll start within 2 weeks on the first phase, and I think we're 98% finished on the engineering for the structural, mechanical, and process control. So that package is ready to go out as well, and we'll go out to tender. And expect interest from the guys that have bid on the first one. So we think 2 months for the first phase and 6 months for the second phase, and a month to commission, and we should be away.
The other thing we're wondering is in regards to the IDC and the funding. Are there any hurdles that you're worried about that you'll have to clear, or are you very confident in this being completed?
No, and I think we should be able to get all of the CPs, all the conversations we're having so far. We've got to raise some equity, and we've got really good support for that, both in Angola and here in my last visits around, and even in Kenya when I was at the African Union Fertiliser Summit. The other ones are sort of the working capital facility. That's really positive. I think we'll get more than what we're actually looking for, because the president's program to make good money available for value chain in agriculture is really coming down through the local banks. So that'll be quite good, and the funds will actually be cheaper than the IDC facility. My team's already down on the ground. I'm working with Group Cahino. Both parties want to turn the MOU into a contract, so that's all looking pretty good. And I was just thinking of the last numbers I saw. I'm not sure how I can meet all the tons that they want, but that's a good problem to have.
Absolutely. And being in London at 121 this week, what's the sentiment been like? What's the feeling on the ground? Have you had some good meetings? What's been going on in London?
I know it's sort of getting close to summertime, but if you measure the buzz in London by how deep the boys in the bar spill out into the pathway after work, London's on fire. It's just like I was staggered how much was going on. 121 itself, I've done a few 121s before in Cape Town. I've done them in London as well. This was the most productive 121 that I've ever attended. Part of that is because of the stage of project we're at. We're not talking about a project where we're 3 years in the future. We're talking about a project where we're 12 weeks in the future. And we're also talking, if you talk about green ammonia, there's a lot of people playing in that space here, which is one of the reasons we came. So there's other people doing very similar projects in South America. There's groups like IFC that are getting very, very active in trying to promote these projects, particularly in Africa. And just private investors that are following on. There's a lot of family office money that's very, very interested in that green space. And when you talk about our power price, their eyes really, really light up, because it's clearly the best power price on the planet for one of these projects.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for your time today. I know you've got further meetings today, so we've just squeezed this in. But let's keep updated, and I hope to speak to you again soon.
Yeah,
from somewhere else.
I think we'll be having updates again soon. That'll be good. Thanks, Gigi.
Excellent.
Pleasure.
Thanks so much, Lindsay.